Donald Trump wants what Obama has in terms of this cultural cachet. When he goes to the games like the NFL games, everywhere except the UFC, he is in a box because he can't be on the floor like that. I'm wondering your take on, as somebody that was in the room, who saw it live, just a juxtaposition between these two presidents.
Well, you know, the few times I've been able to meet Obama, you know, it was when he was still in office, and it was very clear that Obama is like a real sports fan and a very big basketball fan. And his stress relief was actually watching sports. Like, he didn't watch, I mean, I'm sure he was kept abreast about what was happening on CNN and MSNBC and a lot of the other news stations, but his downtime a lot was spent watching ESPN, which, you know, was how he knew who I was, and I was floored by this. Like, you know who I am.
Ma'am, you're
this
very
is crazy.
famous.
Please, Jemele, please. Everybody knows who you are. You gotta stop with this.
Still, there's a certain level of fame you think you have, and then when the president of the United States is like, yeah, I know who you are, that's a different level, okay? And so he's always had this love affair with basketball, and he has a very good relationship with a lot of NBA players, LeBron, Steph Curry. And a few years ago, when the players did a work stoppage after Jacob Blake was shot, Obama was one of the people they consulted and talked to about how they should proceed, because many of them didn't want to finish the season. They wanted to make a big statement, and he was one of the consigliaries that was in their ear. I've said this before when it comes to MAGA and even to Donald Trump. A lot of people in MAGA, a lot of his administration, part of the reason they're so angry is because they're just not cool. And they're not cool. And they're not accepted in certain places where cool people are. You know, Donald Trump is not someone who strikes me very much as a people person. Yes, he has friends, but Obama and Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, like, you want to hang out with them. You know, you want to, like, dang, I want to grab a beer with Barack. I want to go kick it with Barack. Like, he has that kind of energy, and Donald Trump doesn't have that energy. And so Barack Obama could have very easily have been in a suite, but that would have been inauthentic to who he is, because he truly is a man of the people. And the reception that they both get wherever they go, the warmth, the love, it doesn't matter if they're in the United States or if they're abroad or even if they're in conservative circles. There is a level of respect that people have for them that drives Donald Trump absolutely crazy, because they're cool, they're hip, they're welcome every place from the NBA All-Star Game to the Academy Awards. It doesn't matter. And part of Donald Trump's present anger is the fact he's not welcome there. People, they don't think he's cool, and they don't think MAGA's cool. Like, that's why they can only get people like